In 1980, EMD was making a new locomotive as a successor to the sd50 and sd45 series. These have locomotives to compete with the C30-7. Originally, the locomotive would have 3,500 horsepower, but later they decided, little did they know, that making the B16 engine used in the sd50 produced 3,600 horsepower, more than it was designed to actually produce, would cost them their whole reputation. I'll get into that later. Railroads were quick to buy the sd50 thanks to the success of the sd40-2. Little did railroads know that the sd50 had many problems. All of those problems would cost EMD's reputation. The sd50 would suffer from wheel slip, electrical issues, and the prime mover failing thanks to it being overpowered. Thanks to the prime mover used in the sd4-2, which was used in the sd50s, was meant to produce 30,000 horsepower, not 3,600. If they had used the prime mover on the sd45, then it would have worked. Yes, it would have suffered from electrical issues and possible wheel slip, but the prime mover wouldn't be in so much stress. Thanks to all those mistakes, EMD's reputation was tarnished. And when the sd60 came on, which was a way better locomotive, it was already considered underpowered, as Gentrick had started producing the -8 series that had 4,000 horsepower. Thankfully, EMD was able to fight back with the sd70 and for conrail at least the sd80 Mac. EMD is still around to this day, now known as Progress Rail, and still produce locomotives to this day. But the sd50 would cost them their complete reputation. Conrail got 135 sd50s, from 6700 to 6834. Conrail's sd50s arrived between 1983 to 1986. They had some unique features like cab signals, classification lights, and inner tall filter screens. Two sd50s would get special liveries. 6707 has support for the Cold War, and 6726 for the Olympic trials. Some units would have HT-C trucks. When the Conrail split occurred, 57 units went to CSX and 78 units went into Norfolk Southern. 58 of Norfolk Southern's sd50s, not all of them being Conrail sd50s, though, were rebuilt into sd40s and continued to serve with Norfolk Southern to this very day. A couple of Southern's sd50s were sold to National Railway Equipment. While most if not all CSX units have been downgraded to 3,000 horsepower and reclassified as either sd50-2s or sd50-3s, though most have been retired by the time this video has been made.